Hey, you folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld. That is our RimMart run. Today, we're working on getting running water with the Dubs Bad Hygiene mod and getting some proper bathrooms set up. It is high time. We can get some showers and stuff going on too. That's going to be good. So, under hygiene, we need to set up the pumps for the water. No, sorry. We need to set up the wells and then power them with pumps water from wells to water towers. Yeah, which I do like. So we've got fresh water over here or over here, although we might set up more power rays. I don't know. No, we're going to grow things there. I mean, it doesn't really matter, I suppose, where the actual pump is. And we'll probably have more than one. Maybe I'll set up the pump there. And then where do I want a water treat or actual water storage? I'm wondering, since we've got power over here, that sort of thematically feels a little bit like utilities. We could have there, or what I might want to do is continue to stack my growing areas here. I don't know how much we need, but we could do growing, so I could move the water processing there. I don't know. I guess I could have all the water processing here. I mean, my thought was if I want to extend... Oh, we really need to get the archive capsule inside and the silver so we can trade with it. If I did extend this, I might want to have like an actual closed up utility room, because for the heaters and stuff, it kind of makes the most sense. Maybe we'll make a little utility spot over here. Okay, so with that in mind, I might go and just chain these guys next to one another. I guess the water tower can be wood. So those guys will get chained together. And yeah, we'll use wind plumbing. I don't know if we need the plumbing to go underneath these. I guess not, because they're not actually allowed. I'll run this parallel, because they presumably chain one another, but if there's a break, then it might not work. I'll just run it parallel, and that's going to be fine. I don't think this place will need to be plumbed, but it keeps it protected. And we'll bring it up here and get ready for the bathroom stuff. So, but we'll get this in place first. Oh, you'll need power. So, hidden conduit. There we go. We'll get you guys linked up. All right. Good. Groovy. Yeah, there we go. Arcade capsule being scooped up. That's great. Anyway, finished microelectronics, and I want to set up my little research area / hospital over here. And that'll mean taking down this little wooden latrine that we've had forever, and we'll set up some showers and toilets here. All right. You're harvesting the oak tree, which is in the way, which is fine. We got a visitor. Oh, more visitors. Sometimes you get tons, and sometimes there's like a real lull in between visits, I suppose. I could also go and set up the nicer dining area. I think I still kind of want the dining stuff here. I could temporarily move it out of the way. Maybe I will. Okay. Let me temporarily move it up here. Probably the ones that are still good will probably not trash. Everything will just get moved around. Ambrosia sprout. I do have the management to automatically go and harvest fully mature ambrosia, so I don't have to worry about actually responding to that. Food continues, as far as I know, to be stable. I mean, 2,500, it'll be interesting to see if those numbers go down, but I mean, we can kind of visually tell on the basis that there's some rice on the floor, which tells me this is completely full. I don't know if there's any way to encourage people to use, like, the oldest rice first for things. I don't think there is. A little bit of botch construction, that's fine. It's a little annoying when it's something that uses, like, components, but all these are actually pretty cheap to build, so it's not the end of the world. We do still have a fair amount of components to go and farm or mine out on the map. Do I do that? Do I put the utility thing just here? You know what? I might just do that. Because we're going to want... We don't want cold showers. And that's bad for our moods. Hot water tank. Well, it'll need some metal. But if I do that and then plan for a, let's say, limestone little building like this. You know what? Let's stretch it so that, there we go. You have the door kind of in the middle. The wooden door there. Yeah, all right. And then have the plumbing actually do this. And some power. Be a place for batteries and stuff too. We keep a light in here? Yeah, sure. It'd be nice if we had lights that only came on when people were in the room. You know, motion activated lights. There's probably a mod for that. It's RimWorld. There's a mod for everything. That actually would be kind of nifty. All right, yeah, I'm fine with this. So this isn't built yet. We might be actually out of steel. We must have, yeah, we do have steel to mine. I'm thinking what I might do is encourage a mine vein, or vein mining. I'm sure our manager is marking metal to be mined. Compacted steel. Yeah, a bunch. Okay, well, that's counting the stuff I've tagged, but it had tagged a little bit more. But yeah, we're going to encourage it to happen a little bit faster. Yeah, I was going to say no restrictions. Oh, schedules, though. Paste, paste. Oh, and is your conversion ready to go? Not quite yet, but very soon. Heater maintenance. Oh, I'm just realizing we're going to need to do that as well. And then, yeah, who else has got bedroom on happiness? Paper crafts. So this room is going to be assigned to paper crafts. It's still not going to satisfy you, but we're working on it. Construction box, but you're skilling up. It's nice to have you here. And conversion, mugged up. Okay, has been converted. And cooldown in 3 hours. We've researched Devil Strand. Right. Which I think I had been considering growing a little, like, one of these things. Could still plant some extra Devil Strand. Maybe I'll wait until the sprinkler is up. We'll use that. Let's let this finish. But yeah, we need some metal. We've got lots of components. Missing water pump. No, it's happening. Just chillax. We have enough constructors. It should definitely be happening. Yeah, it might just be the steel. That is a long walk to get to this. But we're going to want to mine it at some point. Price point. You're washing. I'm going to encourage you to work on this pump. I guess the steel had been delivered. There we go. You're hooked up. And I guess I didn't need the conduit to go all the way there. In fact, let's go and cancel it just to get the metal back. So you are starting to pump. Lovely. So pipe pump ground capacity. Right. So right now our well could access up to 2,500 liters a day, but this pump can only pump 1,500. So if we need more water than we have now, we're going to build a second pump before we need another well. Okay, research apparel, and Mug has been recruited. So, first of all, you guys can actually fight. So let's move you. You can fight as well. Yeah, you got some shooting passion, which is great. Mug, a staggeringly thick-skinned, slow learner. We actually might appreciate just having another miner here. Mining crafting. So you're into metal crafts. And then if we copy someone like, I don't know, Senor Miner. You got passion for cooking, but you're not actually very good at it. Yeah, mine, craft. I'll leave the art off and do this and do that. Okay. Welcome to the party. We're gonna need a bigger barracks here. I think part of what's gonna happen is probably this will all get turned into the barracks, and we'll probably move the motel a little further off. Marriage is off! Yay! Marriage by number and product tester. Lovely. We can share a bed and they can start woohooing. Can I set? Yeah, we already set the try for babies. Good. They can't because they weren't sleeping together yet. Rock gardener hiding a room. Oh, your psychite dependency. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, no. I get it. We're trying to grow it. That does remind me, though. I should look up tea. Psychoid brewing. Right over there. And let's actually move that to the front. And I guess we're going to need a cooking table. Yeah? I think so. Where is my butchery, smelter? Okay. Oh, over here. For some reason, I thought it was later in the list. We'll put it there. We're not going to do much in the way of cooking. We'll need the crematorium soon, or the smelter, or, well, I mean, theoretically both. Like, I want the crematorium for getting rid of rotten bodies, because we're not going to bother burying them from now on. We will need to destroy some goods that are going to be unappealing to people, although the smelter is better for that, because it can do the metal first. Okay, low water temp, yes, but we've got boilers. Although... I guess you are on. Water temp 0%. Did you need something else to work? Oh, you need the boiler still. Right. This stores it. But we need to actually heat it. I want it there. Yeah, you know what? I do want it there. And then you... I was going to say, did we end up using this water up? But no, we wouldn't have because it didn't. Oh, I need the septic tanks as well. Here, I'll put those kind of off in the corner here. Not enough metal for now, but that's going to be okay. And let me run that in a straight line like that. And like that. Okay. Still want that done before we queue up the rest of the construction, because the rest of the construction won't be able to do anything until that's working. Hello, gift. Hyperweave face mask. How interesting. Is it just taking you that long to store it? How much can you store? I just realized. Because this is barely full. Okay, so you are complaining because you actually do legitimately have a low percentage amount stored here. Does it not actually tell us? It's got to be, what, 10,000? With this bar and that? I don't know. All right. Dr. Tech Crafter reaches level intellectual. Lovely. Okay, this is going to fix the low water temperature. Not that we have anything that is using it yet. So yeah, I want this, which needs both steel and wool, which we should actually have both. Actually, we have enough steel in our stockpile too, but there's a bunch of it just sitting on the map. So yeah, that is going to get done. And the septic tank does process a certain amount, but might more accurately need to be drained from time to time. We'll deal with that when we get there. Now, so that's good for like stalls. Actually, that will work out because we can do, say, something like this with 4 little toilets, and then we can get some sinks over there. And then on the other side, I mean, I don't know if we need a crazy amount of showers. Let me just move this. Our lighting, this lighting situation was always temporary. Actually, 2 stalls, 2 showers, 4 sinks. I don't even think we need 4 sinks. Maybe I don't need to go quite as crazy with the bathroom stuff as I'd been kind of thinking. Let's see. Actually, what I'll probably need to do, if there are going to be sinks here, I'm going to need to extend this. Okay, Psychite Brewing is done. So now I can go and say Psychite Tea. And currently I have nothing else to do with Psychite. So we'll just set some do forevers on this. Okay, that's been done. Drain tank at 50%, which will get us the goop. I don't know. I'll put this. If it fills up, then we'll respond to the situation at the time. Yes, sure. So under hygienes, we also have stall doors, which we're going to make out of wood. Boom, 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 boom. Because this will count as being part of the same room, but will still satisfy needs for privacy. done. Shower. Is it the basin? So we can do the kitchen sink. Yeah, simple bathroom basin for cleaning your hands. Okay. Okay, we'll go with something like that. It's more sinks than we need, but what the heck? Okay, and then, okay, I'm not going to start the new kitchen layout yet. I'm going to let this finish first. And we'll have to get some flooring in here too, but let's get the bathroom up and running. So stone blocks from Chunks, thank you very much. Lots of sleeping right now at night. You're doing the management jobs just fine. See, lots of walking through here, which isn't terribly speedy. Once we airlock this section, these will be good candidates for auto doors. And maybe that'll be our go time for like fridging this. Is we'll have the auto doors to make the airlock less painful. Seems relatively reasonable. We got lots of wood stored. Good, because this is all wooden stuff. We're just waiting for some construction to happen. Having more than one bathroom is going to be good. Oh, you're berserk. Ravenously hungry. Is no one feeding you? You should be getting fed nutrient-based meals. All right, you're going to smash your way through the door. And then once you're out, just because it's going to be hard, well, no. It's fine. No, don't shoot him. Just punch him. Well, you'll be beating him with your batons and spears. All right. Recapture. So yeah, I guess that's still assigned. It's a little funny because the door is non-existent. But that'll have to do. Okay. Right, I can't get rid of the well quite yet, but soon. Oh, you guys can be unrecruited now. Getting some maintenance going on. It's interesting that they're maintaining before constructing this, because I thought... Well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the maintenance is a higher priority than construct. Maintain components. Yeah, it is. Fix is the top, and then maintain, which is actually fairly reasonable. We are going to have to start researching the thing to reduce the amount of maintenance required. Okay, so now I'm going to get rid of the well. And I'm going to deconstruct, actually, this whole little section here. There we are. Okay, that's swell. And yeah, we might double up. I don't know. Now that's done, I'm wondering about resetting up our dining area. I mean, this still exists. I guess I don't really have to worry about it yet. That might not be the right priority. Maybe the priority is actually our high-tech research bench. So I think I'll do the thing where I do the setup like this, and then we'll probably put the little microelectronics thing there. I think the door will probably get moved to here. We could even go one lower, because this could be enclosed. Sometimes no, you know what? I'm going to make it part of the big hospital. Which, if we're doing surgery or something else, there might temporarily be a little bit of blood on the ground as a result of that. But generally, it's going to be a pretty hygienic place with a sterile floor. And then it'll be a bigger place and keep people happier. And it feels right, you know? But yeah, we'll get a couple of those to replace this. I mean, we're still researching a bunch of things that can be researched with the simple bench. But this still will research faster. And then I guess I'll plan to move the bookshelf over here. We'll have to build a bigger bookshelf in the not too distant future, hopefully, because we'll be buying books is the hope. We'll see. All right, food. Yeah, 2,700. Still stable. Grew a little bit since the last time I sort of checked, which was at 2,500, but basically just sitting stable. There we go. Research bench number 1 is up. So now that it exists, I can queue up the other research thing. And I really like the, I can't remember what it's called. The multi-analyzer, right? Yeah. Like, well, it's fairly expensive to research, but we can get it relatively soon. Some things are locked behind it, but it does also just give us a research boost. Oh, right, I forget. I'm running some mods here where I can run our like kitchen cabinets and the research counters. So we can actually end up with a bit more of a look here. I... Faster research. I don't know if there's like a limit to how many it can be linked to. If I move the door one lower, I could put a bunch of cabinets right behind this too, which might look kind of nice. We'll see. We'll get these built and then see what they have to say about themselves. Some sleep there. Again, most beds occupied, although there are some extra beds there. And when people pair off, then things will get even better. Well, when they actually get married, then things will get better. Oh, we got our statue here. I could use this for these bedrooms. Everyone's still pretty unhappy about their bedrooms. You know what also I'm unhappy about is that because we were rebuilding some things, we don't have the exact same layout. And I do like my consistency, and I think there's going to be like, yeah, mandated. I'm sorry, are all our corporate sculptures, do they just look like filing cabinets? I love that so much. Pod Sprout, we're just going to go and harvest you. Probably put you up for sale. I don't think we're doing dryad-y kind of things. Conversion steps right, but how's this? Yes. Okay. Yeah, I guess yeah. All right, let's target you. There we go. Welcome to the RimMart Corporation. So Habilis has to be converted. I wonder, is it time to set up the boardroom? A religious building? I don't know. Pig sitting. It seems fine. Take care of our favorite pig. Grenadier armor. Architect arm. Advanced components. Ooh. I think I'm going to go for this. Okay, Paralytic Abasia, that's fine. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put in... where's my animal sleep spots? Animal sleeping spot here. And I don't know if, like... I mean, I don't think it matters. I'm going to put down 2 and flag 1 for medical. Not that we really need. We just need the one medical one. That's going to be fine. And then Habilis, you're mostly our handler. Okay, Papercraft's already handling it. Good. Okay. So you'll get there and you'll be taken care of, hopefully. Sloth, have you been getting fed? Okay, yes, you've got some food again. I don't know why you got so ravenously hungry. We have plenty of people on wardening duty. Yeah, I said duty. So, you know, you should have been getting meals fairly regularly, so I don't know what was going on there. And yeah, we got the Psychite tea. We're waiting for our first Psychite harvest to come in. There we go. There's Gulliver. And yeah, with these, as long as we're not researching something that requires these benches, we now have more people researching them before. Which one of the things I like doing is building a lot of these simple workbench earlier and then trying not to overload people with too many things. Right, our manager. I'm going to put you kind of in the middle. Yeah, here's a little bit more middle between our various constructors. We'll do the work drive. Oh, the work drive, do we target someone? Oh, yeah, okay. Then product tester, I'm going to get you to research harder. There we go. I thought that was like an AoE thing. It must be a different function that I'm thinking of. With the production specialist, that's what I'm thinking of. Okay. Oh, it shares a cooldown. No, I never want to use work drive. I want to have combat command available. Oh, I didn't realize it shared a cooldown. That's no good. Okay, since we've got this, you know what? It's storefront time. That's what it is. So, we're going to do marble walls. Yes, and then... 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there. Okay. Okay. Yep. Do that, and then I want to get some shelves. And just them having a bigger area will make them feel good. And I think walls do support roofs. I think columns, I don't know what the difference is. Do they take less material? They actually take more material. I wonder if they have a bigger wall support area. Because if we get rid of this inner wall, we are going to have to get something to support the ceiling. Oh, we are actually having power shortages completely, huh? Once back with the wind, we're going to have to build more power soon. I'll unforbid this. And we might just want an extra battery as well. Yeah, wind blowing at full speed. Yeah, we don't have a ton of excess. Oh yeah, rice rotted away. That's from age. Again, we're not refrigerating things, and some of that's been around for a long time. But food still seems to be fairly stable for now. And yeah, I want this. We're not actually, like, we're not using a lot of our space right now. But yeah, I still want this. It's part of our look that we're working towards. Hello, visitors. Not a very big group, but still. They sometimes leave us a lot of money. I guess we could be looking at people. It's like, is there anyone I'm actively looking for? You're a jogger and you can fight. Research to fill time. And we were starting to get a few researchers. I do like the jogger, but I don't know. I don't know if there's anything specifically we're looking for. Inspired recruitment. Okay. Formal wire research done. Price point's got nothing going on here. Okay. I'll probably move these chunks out of here. And, all right, get rid of the caravan hitching spot for now. Papercrafts is unhappy. Do we have another sculpture? Oh, we do, which is excellent. Looks a little different. That's your bedroom, which isn't floored. I guess that'll be the other thing. If I go to floors, marble tiles there, and actually we'll do this as well. And then we'll make sure to have the concrete under there. And very soon we are going to go on a pave the world kind of thing, which is going to need a bunch more metal. I mean, it's only one steel per, but we're going to be doing a lot of tiles. So I'm going to go ahead and get this area pre-mined out and ready to go. Okay, so we'll make these out of the marble too. There we go. Now, I think the way it works is I think if we get rid of these walls, I think we do need like a group of 4. At least when I do the big like 25 by 25 room, like the sort of 2 by 2 block thing, I think it needs a quad setup, or maybe it's just for symmetry. It might be fine with one in the middle, but I like to put the lights in the middle. Well, I guess I can remove these for now, since there's plenty of other walls still up. And actually this as well. Yeah, deconstruct that. Which is going to be a fairly low priority, but we have enough constructors, that's going to be fine. So yeah, we have hot water, so we've got hot showers. Water continues to go up. I don't think there's much of a chance that we have a shortage. Until we start doing irrigation stuff, I think we're going to be very good on water. How's the schedule? Is everyone synced? Nope. So I thought we may have had a recruit since then. We did. Okay. And then we'll set up our shelves. I probably will go with stone shelves to reduce the chance of a big fire spreading and burning all of our goodies. Takes longer to build, but it would be pretty annoying. Maintain the batteries. I love the little flashes and how it affects this. We got a heat wave going on. Okay, well, hopefully it's fine. We might need some extra refrigerators. Actually, our prisoners might be in one of the hardest situations. Waste pack infestation. Oh, that's new to me. Group of burrowed insects, stasis cocoons, have picked up the scent of recently dissolved toxic waste packs. They're tunneling upwards to get closer to the chemicals. Cocoons will emerge in dormant state. They will remain dormant indefinitely. If someone approaches or disturbs them... Okay, so it's a bit of a siege situation. Let's go... Our areas. Let's go and manage areas. We're going to rename Area 1 to be work. And then we're going to assign work to, like, the entire map. Oh, that's laggy as hell. Woo! The entire map, except we're going to do this and give a fair amount of space so that we're not going to go and trigger these guys. And otherwise, I think we're fine to tell everyone, okay, you can go anywhere inside the work area. That's going to be groovy. Just don't bug the bugs. But maybe a raid will. Maybe we'll just mortar them later. Stupid. Oh, it's rain. Proper rain now. Good. About those fires. Thank you very much. Might have to issue a roof command over here. Insult spree. My rivals are alive. Is your mood really that bad? Oh, it's barely. Wait, minus 20? What? Oh, because you're vengeful. Who are your rivals? Oh, you hate metalcraft. Okay, so you got the vengeful status for like a dumb thing, and it's causing a problem. So wait, you have a permanent minus 20 to your mood? Dude, that's not... It's not really going to work for me. Chemical starvation. Okay, maybe it's fine if we start getting your medicine. That is still going to be a while, though, unfortunately. Insult spree is going to hurt everyone's mood. We could do something like recapture or something. I don't know. Okay, social fight. That's fine. Because that does break you out of your bad mood, but still gives you your catharsis, so now you're going to be fine. Someone theoretically has got to pick you up. There it is. I mean, I know you were the aggressor. Well, I mean, Habilis might have thrown the first punch, but Rock Gardener's still going to be to blame in this case. All right, there's our marble column. And yeah, there'll be one there. And then I guess I can flag these to be deconstructed as well. And I guess, I mean, it will be roofed. But let's make sure... Well, I guess that part wouldn't have. And then I'm going to go and remove the previous rules here. So yeah, force the roofing. Just make sure it's happening properly. How's the temperature inside here? 22 is not bad. And over here, 39 is pretty roasty toasty. Although, you are... Oh, you have a cracked spine. That's not ideal. You are a impid, so you're actually happier with a hotter temperature. Oh, our guests are doing some conversions. That's not really ideal. It'd be fun to convert guests. We could go with a proselytizing religion. I could just do a little tweak in dev mode or something. I'm not against that. You know, price point. Okay, you're playing chess, and you're actually pretty miserable right now. Oh, the insults didn't help. Okay, prioritize deconstructing this and this. Thank you, because what's going to happen is that's going to get moved there. And that's going to get moved there. Which does mean there won't be any lights in this. Do I just want to copy it? Just because I'd assumed we weren't going to have the big light over here. And I think that's still a correct assumption. But maybe I'll leave it there for now because we do still need the light. And I'll just build a copy and we'll deconstruct. Or these can get put outside. Especially depending on what kind of anomaly stuff we put up with. Yeah. All right, your treatments are happening. I mean, I don't think you got any permanent issues from any of this. We should be okay. Chop the trees, finish some of the roofing. Price point definitely needs a lot of sleep. I should go through as well and fix up my low quality beds. Encourage a better job here. But hey, at least we've got no complaints about the bedroom, so everyone's feeling impressive. Yeah, they're all slightly, and somewhat impressive. Okay. Oh, because that statue is... Oh, excellent quality. Yeah, that's really fancy. I do love the sound of these thunderstorms. So research next. Currently working the multi-analyzer, which is fine. Fire over here, which is going to be put out. That's totally groovy. Oh, a little over here. I don't know if that's... Yeah, I was going to say, that's probably not being home zoned. Do I want to... You know what? Yeah. I'm going to home zone everything inside of our walls now. Very much not the way I typically play. And we're not going to have to worry about the fire once this is all paved. But at the same time, when it's all paved, it's going to be important for that to be kept in a relatively clean status so that the dirt doesn't come inside. Okay, price point, you're doing a convert on Habilis, which has not yet been converted. I mean, Sov might still need to be converted, but yeah, we want to use these abilities over here. Oh, you don't have any power. You know, I'm going to run completely secondary little power conduit this way. That shouldn't take very long to build. And Habilis with the break risk. No recent conquest. Well, tough. Yeah, see, this is why you need to be converted, buddy. A gift of 16 medicine. Nice. Yep, ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay, I will get rid of these guys. There's a lot of stuff we're going to research isn't get used, and it's still going to be faster over here. Okay, so these things... Oh, max connected per building is 1. So presumably, yeah, they have one each connected. Okay, that's fine then. And then the research counter, I don't know if this is just cosmetic or not. No, definitely linked. Small boost, stacks up to 20 times. I think this also looks quite nice. I'm thinking... I'm going to move the shelf. I'm going to move these. Like this and like this. Cancel that, and then we can wrap this around. I think it'll look quite nice. And then I'll probably, yeah, I'll move this door. I mean, people can walk through, but it'll look dumb. The billis is fully healed. Okay. Those waste packs are deteriorating, which is going to have to be fine. I don't remember that event. I wonder if it's for waste packs that are deteriorating outside that'll summon the bugs, or if it can happen to anything anywhere. We still have the Kessler syndrome. Wow. Again, I don't think it's hurting us. At some point, it's going to be arguably annoying. I mean, already we do have the microelectronics, so we can actually set up the space trading thing. Shack Valve is fine. But according to my rules, I'm only be buying from those trade ships anyway, so it's not really a big deal. I suppose as long as wherever my silver is being stored, we have the comms beacon then we can buy from space traders, but we might want it for books or components or something. Yeah, so they're all rotting away, which is sure. Raid. The fur, prepare for a while, then attack. They're down there. Well, what I'll do is I'll just say my work area. I'll remove this part. I mean, they might wander a little bit. Means we can't get this steel, but that's fine. Okay, let me trim the work area a little bit more. There we go. Just make sure no one wanders over there. It hurts and people are cranky. Please don't pitch a fit right now. It'll be bad timing. Also, bad timing or perfect timing. Us putting in a cut over here. Classic Quill cliffhanger. Whoa, what kind of weapons are these? Frag grenades. Oh, they just have a cool look to them. Steel light. Okay, they just have a really fun style. All right, that's fine. So they're going to have some weaponry, but they should walk through a little trap corridor over here. And that'll take out a fair number, because I don't think they're going to be that well armored. And we'd have some protection. All right. Before I end, I'm going to make sure to go and set these up, which I think are going to be required. Once those are up, we can get rid of some of these walls. And then once we have access to the steel again, we can go and put down the concrete, at least inside the base. But yeah, we're going to want to pave over a lot of the outside. We might want to keep some area of trees inside of our base. Or we might just want to explicitly plant them. We might want to pave over everything, leave a little bit of a bare patch, and do a growing zone for trees, which I don't remember. I guess we need research for that, right? I don't think it's very expensive. It feels a little... It's 1,000. It feels a little silly because we've got so many trees on this map. And we can always go outside our walls to do it. But what happens in a situation where we have some danger? It might be worth having a little area where we know for sure we're planting trees. In an organized way, not just loosey-goosey dirt thing. I think what we might need to do after this is we might start to have to research some gun stuff. I think I'm going to queue all the way up to gas operations for heavy SMGs, which are great earlier. They're a little cheaper than the assault rifle. They still do pretty good damage. We could go directly to assault rifle, but I guess the thing with the gas operation is the SMGs, I don't think they needed the advanced research station. That's true. Whereas the precision rifling, I think does. And I think that's one of the other reasons, not just that it's more expensive. It does need the gas operation, so it doesn't change this original order. But yeah, this might be good. Maybe, I don't know, do we go straight to assault rifles? They take extra components, but they're... And they don't do that much better DPS if our shooting skills are low. We do have a, wow, almost a 14. An 8, 7... We got a few people with some half-decent shooting skills. We might still churn out a few early heavy SMGs, because they are a lot cheaper, but I don't know. I'm not entirely convinced. We might go directly to assault rifles, which is even better if we're actually doing kiting and long-range combat, which I don't tend to do very often, but maybe this time will be the time. We'll see. Thanks for watching, folks. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.